Once you've decided to move your accounting system over to Xero, you can click on their website and follow the steps to sign up. You can either start as a trial and test out the system before purchasing the software, or you can buy now. Once you have picked your company name, you enter, and then you also select which country you're wanting to pay taxes in. If we're moving a client over from a different system, we have access to a software where we can convert your data called Move My Books. That means it transfers all your information over and you don't have to have any worry about doing any manual conversions. But that is still an option that you can do. For the purpose of this, I'm going to start a trial. And the next screen that loads, it will ask you to follow the steps through to get your Xero set up. On the organisation settings, you enter the type of company that you are. If you're a partnership, not-for-profit, you can enter your registration details, registration numbers. Once you have completed that, you get asked whether you're VAT registered or not. And you can select your VAT scheme, your VAT periods, and your VAT number. And you can also enter any construction industry schemes at the end. It does default the year to be 31st of March, but you can set that to whichever year end your company has. In your invoice settings, you can tailor this by uploading your logo, and also you can customize your payment terms. You can add any information that you add at the bottom of your invoices currently. You can also preview it so you can see what your customers will see. And at any point, you have the blue button at the bottom to save and quit, and you can come back to this later. You then get the option to invite users. I'm not going to invite any other users at the moment. And then on the currencies, if you require any foreign currencies, such as euros or dollars, you can add them here. If you have already clicked on the Buy Now for Xero and you want the currencies, if you've only picked the standard version, you may have to upgrade for this to be an option. Within your chart of accounts, you can use the default method from Xero, or you can import a file if you already have a chart of accounts from a different software, such as Sage or QuickBooks. If you're using Move My Books, it will automatically import your chart of accounts from your existing software. This is if you are doing it manually. I've selected to use the default, and then from here, you can add your bank accounts so that you have them all visible once you get going. You can add your current accounts and your deposit accounts and any other credit cards. You can also tailor your nominal codes. You can do this afterwards as well once you get into the software and if you wanted to tailor any of your reports in the future. At the very bottom, you've got next. We're going to continue without any bank accounts. And then if you're doing a manual conversion, you would enter your conversion date. I'm just going to select this one that's come up as a standard. And then from here, you can add in your trial balance that you are converting over. If you click on Show All Accounts, it will bring up every item that is in that chart of accounts we set up before. If you wanted to do this at a later date, you can continue to click Next and finish with the conversion. If you wanted to add it in at a later date, once you were in Xero, you would go to Accounting and Advanced, and then at the very bottom on the right, you have Conversion Balances. You can either add in your conversion balances, or if you do need to make any amends to what you did during the setup, this is where you can do it. As a company, we do also offer Xero training, so anybody that is new to Xero can get to learn the system fully, learn any tips and tricks, and any quick shortcuts that you may need in the future.